Welcome to the KK Pension TV.
Make sure you guys subscribe to our channel.
We do doll videos, Roblox, baking, and vlogs.
We also do short films such as The Story of Crazy Face, and we also do Talking Hot Show.
A special thank you to Blue Blood Sports TV. Thank you so much for your support. We will continue to work hard and bring you more content. Bye!
Show support. Subscribe to KK Pension TV. If you got children, if you got nieces, if you got nephews, if you got little cousins, if you have friends that have kids, make sure they subscribe to KK Pension TV. Please do that. Show love and show support.
Hey, this is Cassie, and you're watching Blue Blood Sports TV.
Shout out to Blue Blood Sports TV.
You're watching Blue Blood Sports TV.
Shout outs to Blue Blood Sports TV.
You're watching Blue Blood Sports TV. Hola, habla Cindy, está viendo Deportes TV.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, once beaten British heavyweight contender Dillian the Body Snatcher Whyte makes headlines again, once again, for talking, for his actions outside the ring, opposed to his actions inside the ring. Ironically enough, Dillian Whyte went on a rant as he stated he don't like to talk about what goes on and takes place in sparring. He don't like to discuss those things because what takes place in sparring needs to stay in sparring. Ironically enough, Dillian Whyte would tell anybody who would listen that former WBC reigning heavyweight champion Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder was knocked out in sparring when he was there and witnessed it when he fought and sparred Vladimir Klitschko, preparing Vladimir Klitschko for his training camp. Dillian Whyte was telling anybody who would listen ahead of Deontay Wilder's highly anticipated rematch with Tyson Fury. He was telling anybody who would listen that Deontay Wilder was knocked out in sparring by Vladimir Klitschko. And you had guys come out and debunk that, right? But now he's saying that he doesn't like to talk about what takes place in sparring, but he knocked out Vladimir Klitschko in sparring a few times. He knocked down Tyson Fury in sparring a few times. He whipped on Tyson Fury in sparring. Thus the reason why Tyson Fury is now hesitant to give him his opportunity as he's the newly crowned WBC heavyweight champion and Dillian Whyte is the mandatory challenger for the WBC title. You see, Dillian Whyte was going on a rant saying and telling everybody that the WBC was fairly treating him and Deontay Wilder was ducking him. Now Tyson Fury, the belt changed hands. And now he's saying that Tyson Fury is avoiding him due to the fact that the success he had against Tyson Fury in the sparring sessions. Well, Tyson Fury responded. He says now that Dillian Whyte continues to run his mouth, now he's at the bottom of the list. I'm in control here. And now Dillian Whyte won't get his opportunity until 2022. Dillian Whyte put on a post via social media and says that Eddie Hearn, make the fight happen because I'm ready. You shouldn't have to campaign to your promoter, Matchroom CEO and promoter, Eddie Hearn, that you're ready when you're the mandatory challenger. And you were telling anybody who would listen when Deontay Wilder held the belt that it was taking 500, 600, 700 days that you've been in waiting for your opportunity. So why do you have to inform Eddie Hearn that you're prepared and ready? He should already know that. The thing about it is Eddie Hearn is too busy not paying attention to Dillian Whyte, but paying attention to his ace and two-time unified British heavyweight world champion Anthony Joshua, trying to negotiate with Tyson Fury for that fight. So he's in contact with Tyson Fury, just not for Dillian Whyte. So you see, it's a conflict of interest when it's Eddie Hearn, because Eddie Hearn promotes Dillian Whyte and Anthony Joshua. But obviously his cash cow, his ace, Anthony Joshua, is his biggest concern. That's his most important direction, right? That's his most important task, is to make sure Anthony Joshua gets the biggest fights, the biggest paydays, and the legacy fights. Not Dillian Whyte. Dillian Whyte is secondary. So Tyson Fury tells Dillian Whyte, now you'll sit and wait until 2020, till I'm good and ready to fight you. And then I'll come in and outclass you. Wow. Tyson Fury has a trilogy match set with Deontay Wilder. That top-ranked CEO and promoter, legendary promoter, Bob Arum, stated that he believes this fight is going to take place in December. So Bob Arum is looking forward to that, and he says it's going to take place outside the country. So Dillian Whyte seems to never be on the verge of getting his opportunity, as he had two opportunities. Anthony Joshua was willing to give him a rematch ahead of before he fought Andy Ruiz. Dillian Whyte was in negotiations with Anthony Joshua, Eddie Hearn, for that fight when Jarrell Big Baby Miller failed the PED test and had to be removed from it. They wanted to replace Jarrell Miller with Dillian Whyte. Then they wanted to replace Dillian Whyte with Luis Ortiz, and then it became between Andy Ruiz and Michael Hunter. But at the end of the day, they took Andy Ruiz. They chose Andy Ruiz. We know how that played out. Nonetheless, Dillian Whyte had the opportunity, but he said that the money wasn't right. The opportunity wasn't right. He didn't have enough time. He had tons of excuses for why he didn't take the fight. But yet, Andy Ruiz took it on short notice and upset Anthony Joshua in the boxing world, one of the biggest upsets in the history of the sport of boxing. So that could have been Dillian Whyte. Then he had the opportunity, as Deontay Wilder says, you fight Luis King Kong Ortiz, I'll make sure I immediately fight you if you're victorious. He didn't want to take that opportunity. Also, Deontay Wilder told Matchroom CEO and promoter of Dillian Whyte, Eddie Hearn, that if he put Anthony Joshua in the contract, guarantee him after he fights Dillian Whyte, he'll get Anthony Joshua on the back end. And they chose not to put Anthony Joshua in the contract. As he said, he cited that it was unfair to Anthony Joshua. So Dillian Whyte had numerous opportunities. He just didn't seize them, point blank and period. So now Tyson Fury says this guy just runs his mouth and tried to talk his way into fights. Now he's going to sit on the back burner, and I'm going to keep him on the shelf to 2022 should I be victorious against Deontay Wilder in the trilogy match. Well, there goes that for Dillian Whyte. And guess what? Deontay Wilder wins the fight. He's not going to have to satisfy the mandatory in Dillian Whyte anytime soon. So Dillian Whyte will be on the shelf, point blank and period. So let's see how this all plays out. But that's all I got for y'all. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. You already know what it is. Shouts out to the entire LDBC. Shouts out to New Media. Shouts out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.
Hey, this is Jasmine. Thank you for watching Blue Blood Sports TV. Hola, soy Jasmine. Gracias por ver Sangre Azul Deportes TV. Gracias.